The visionary named Elon Musk did not wake up one day with a lot of money. He had a tough life and worked and fought for what he has today. People admire billionaires because most people never seem to have the billionaire mindset. There is a pattern, though, that if followed will get you there as well. Part of that pattern is the way someone like Elon Musk sees the world, knowing for being eccentric but also visionary. When Musk talks, people tend to listen. We wanted to know more about Elon Musk's 2021 predictions. We found out what his predictions are and made this video for you. Here are Elon Musk's 2021 predictions. But before we get into the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications on so you don't miss any of the new videos we post. Who is Elon Musk to make predictions? Elon Musk wants to make human beings an interplanetary species, and he is worth $168 billion and bound to become much richer. Elon Musk was born on the 28th of June in 1971 in Pretoria, South Africa. Musk bought his first computer at the age of 10 and taught himself how to program. When he was 12, he made his first software sale, a game he created called Blaster. At age 17 in 1989, he moved to Canada to attend Queen's University, but left in 1992 to study business and physics at the University of Pennsylvania. Musk graduated with an undergraduate degree in economics and continued on to earn a second bachelor's degree in physics and then pursued a PhD in energy physics. He dropped out of Stanford University, however, to become part of the internet boom. Musk's first company, the Zip2 Corporation, was an online city guide. In 1999, a division of Compaq Computer bought Zip2 for $307 million in cash and $34 million in stock options. Also in 1999, Musk co-founded X.com, an online financial services payments company. An X.com acquisition the following year led to the creation of PayPal as it is known today, and in 2002, PayPal was acquired by eBay for $1.5 billion in stock. Musk founded his third company, Space Exploration Technologies Corporation, SpaceX, in 2002, with the intention of building spacecraft for commercial space travel. By 2008, SpaceX was well established, and NASA awarded the company a contract to handle cargo transport for the International Space Station, with plans for astronaut transport in the future. Next was Tesla Motors, an automobile company dedicated to producing affordable, mass-market electric cars. Tesla was founded in 2003 by Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpenning. Elon, along with Ian Wright and J.B. Straubel, were the company's first employees and retroactively named co-founders. With a stake in the company taken by Daimler and a strategic partnership with Toyota, Tesla Motors launched its first initial public offering in June of 2010, raising $226 million. In 2012, Musk and SpaceX made history when the company launched its Falcon 9 rocket into space with an unmanned capsule. In 2013, he released a concept for a new form of transportation called the Hyperloop, intended for travel speeds greater than 700 miles per hour to commute between major cities. As opposed to railroads, the Hyperloop would use tubes for transportation. Musk says the Hyperloop could take from 7 to 10 years to be built, tested, and ready for use. Elon Musk's net worth details. As of writing, Elon Musk owns 48% of rocket maker SpaceX and 20% of Tesla. He also owns 57 million vested Tesla options. Musk's predictions for 2021. Elon Musk has said some things about 2021 that have people sitting up and re-evaluating. His predictions do not always come true, but what if they do? Satellite internet will be available to the entire planet. This is a no-brainer because we know he's going to do this himself. Musk's side business, Starlink, is poised to be the first mass satellite internet company, providing download speeds of up to 150 megabytes per second to the entire globe. This service has already been rolled out in some states, and coverage will continue to spread over the face of the earth. This service could prove to be a lifesaver for communities without access to the internet, especially in rural parts of the world. Starlink will cost $99 a month on top of an initial $499 equipment cost. While we were all at home this year, Musk was quietly launching over 800 antenna-enabled satellites. Yes, that's right, over 800 Starlink satellites are already in orbit. These satellites use autonomous anti-collision technology to create a constant grid of internet-enabled satellites around the world. This grid allows consumers with the proper equipment to access the internet anywhere the satellites have coverage. This fleet of orbiters is only set to increase. Currently, Musk plans to continue launching until the fleet reaches 12,000 satellites in orbit. This service will do more than provide provide internet access. For better or worse, Starlink has the capacity to end government-controlled internet access and will open up space to have its own set of rules and regulations. It can be assumed that in time, people will be able to store data in space, opening entirely new frontiers in technological regulation and security. Starlink's operations above the clouds will also inevitably bring up questions of who space really belongs to. This movement into privatized, space-based companies is a huge step forward, utilizing space in a way never before attempted. It will change the world as we know it, and it all starts this year. Solar power will become massive. The price of solar energy has continued to plummet over the last few years. This fact, along with other tax benefits associated with solar power, will continue to grow the industry. The falling price of solar power will help it become more mainstream and accessible as companies rush to corner the growing market. Solar power is also becoming more feasible due to falling energy storage prices and advances in battery technology. Musk has tweeted about solar power's benefits on multiple occasions and has been aggressive in pursuing this energy option. Tesla hopes to grow its solar business to roughly the same size as its electric vehicle business. The plan is for Tesla to roll out their newest product, Powerall, this year. This device will allow solar-powered homes to store power for darker days, eliminating power outages. Although only available to a few small retailers to start, Musk plans to quickly grow the distribution channels and have the technology available to the masses by the end of 2021. This, however, is only the first iteration of this idea. In time, Tesla plans to create a grid of Powerall users that can share power with non-solar homes when needed. This would allow homeowners to profit from the solar panels as they are compensated for their home's solar energy. Needless to say, creating a privatized power grid that would allow homeowners to sell their excess power would change the way we use our energy completely. Microchips will be implanted into human brains to help cure illness. Sometimes it's tough to keep up with all of Musk's projects. Neuralink is yet another attempt at world-altering technology that will begin testing this year. Essentially, Neuralink is developing electronic neurotransmitters that are going to be embedded in the inner layer of the skull. These transmitters, or links, will help send and receive electric signals from the brain. The first iteration rolling out this year, Musk believes that the device will assist in mitigating symptoms from brain injury, help prevent dementia, and possibly even cure things like blindness. These devices have already been tested in a pig. Musk hoped to begin human trials in 2020, but after multiple hiccups, the plan for testing has been pushed to 2021. As these devices evolve, they would theoretically be able to improve the cognitive ability of the user. Over time, users would be able to interface with devices without physically interacting with them. Musk also hopes that these would eventually help humans remove verbal speech confines, allowing users to transfer data directly into each other's brains. This concept is no longer a science fiction story, but is the actual goal of Musk's product's future iterations. You will be able to buy fully autonomous consumer vehicles. The car could drive you to work by itself by the end of this year. For the past few years, Tesla's autopilot feature has allowed cars to brake, change lanes, park, and cruise on the interstate without driver intervention. This feature now comes standard on any Tesla released since 2018. The push to fully self-driving cars has been in the works for a long time now, but has been plagued by technical difficulties and government regulation hurdles. Originally, Musk predicted 2018 to be the year that fully autonomous software upgrades would be rolled out to the public. He later readjusted his predictions to this year, 2021. Because the feature would be rolled out as a software update, we could see a giant surge in fully self-driving cars this year. Before any of this happens, the automaker will have to conduct consumer testing. Tesla also needs to do some major software tweaking, as multiple problems have been found in the current system. Musk has said that they will initially need to slowly roll out the new feature to expert drivers before releasing it to the masses. This upgrade also has a high cost, with a predicted cost of $10,000 to switch to fully self-driving. These price points create a barrier to self-driving but will do little to stop Tesla's diehards from jumping on the autonomous bandwagon. In summary, fully self-driving cars are currently being tested by some consumers and are expected to be rolled out soon. This represents a giant leap in how people will think about commuting, vehicle ownership, and safety. According to Musk, it will happen this year. Is Elon right about some or most of these predictions? We suppose time will tell. It's important that some of these ideas do come true. Do you agree or not? Feel free to leave comments below. And what do you think about these predictions and Musk's predictions in general? Should we take him seriously or not? How much control or influence does he really have? Thanks for watching. Be sure to check back for our next video, and until then, take care.